Hey, welcome back to Upper Michigan. Today we are now talking about Thanksgiving, staying healthy during this holiday season with two staff members here from MQT Nutrition. We're here with Piper Miedema and Brittany Dagenais. Thank you ladies both for coming on today.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so big eating day coming up. In,
big eating
month. Big
Not,
eating.
like stretch.
Season. That's a good
season.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, it's the eating. It's the season of eating.
It's a season of eating, and I know for a lot of people that can be a struggle because they have health goals, mental health goals, physical health goals, and being around all this food can be a problem. I mean, what, Brittany, what would you suggest for people, looking to stay healthy this Thanksgiving?
Well, so it all depends on what staying healthy means for you. So that's where it goes back to, like you said, like, what are your goals? If you find that you always overeat around the holidays, you might want to consider your just traditions with how you spend time with the holidays with family, right? But a lot of times, yes, that includes a lot of eating. So a way to be healthier mindset, or to have a healthier mindset with that, is to think about why you're gathering for the holidays, which is typically just to spend time together. Food is traditional as well, and the best way to kind of manage that is to stick to the one plate rule. Have whatever you want, but just have one plate. Going up for seconds can be kind of, you only have this food so often, so it feels special, but just really take the time to enjoy your one plate and then see how you feel after.
It is hard though, because I know, food is love for a lot of moms, grandmas. So they're piling your plate, they're making your special desserts, and to say, no thank you, is almost insulting.
For sure.
So you kind of have to get all of that in check before you head in.
Right. Absolutely. You don't have to say no, but you can just be mindful of how much you're having. Make sure you're just really taking that moment to enjoy what you're having versus still trying to hold a conversation and then be eating your dessert and you look down and it's gone. You're like, oh, well, I guess I'll have more because I didn't even really taste it, or something like that.
And I mean, when people gather around the table, that's around food, that's something really special. That's a big connection moment. So maybe if you're struggling around that, replace the I'm not saying replace eating, but find something else to do with your people.
Maybe, like a game or something, or like, I don't know, I feel like that's a good time to, it's classically like, what are you thankful for? But it definitely can open up conversations among a variety of different things, but definitely. And also, how you said, it could be almost construed as like a little rude to say no. Maybe ask for like a leftover bag or a container. Like, I would love to enjoy that later this week. How about I have, instead of a second plate, I just take a leftovers home, Yeah, it's just a way to kind of adjust and change and kind of keep your goals in the front of your mind during the season.
It's something definitely to think about so you're not caught off guard.
Yes.
Yeah. And you have kind of a plan in place. Do you find also that, okay, so I know a lot of people are like, it's a holiday, I'm just going for it. I'm going all in.
Yeah.
And then the next day, leftovers, I'm going all in. And then it's one day after the next of, it's almost Christmas now.
Yeah.
I'm still going all in.
Yeah.
So it's kind of tough to manage that too. If you're going to have a day, be ready to take a step back the next day and get back on track.
Right.
One day is one day, but don't stretch it out.
That's right. Yeah. Just remember that every meal is a chance to check in with yourself and be like, okay, do I need to have all of this, or should I maybe just take a step back and think about how that's going to make me feel? Basically, one day isn't going to ruin your health goals.
Exactly.
The whole, it's supposed to be sustainable, right? So if you go all in, even though your goal was to not, doesn't mean you have to throw away the rest of the year. Start over the next day, the next meal, just saying, okay, I'm just going to make a little bit of a healthier choice. I'm only going to have X amount versus this amount. Still enjoy it, but just give yourself a little bit of grace if you go all in. But just remember, does going all in really make you feel better? It's something to consider.
Yeah, so you don't have to go in all meals, So maybe know that okay, I have those leftovers I really want to enjoy for dinner tonight. So be mindful of your breakfast or your intake of snacks during the day or whatnot. Just kind of go in all in on maybe just one or two items, or you want that piece of pie later, so it's have a mindful dinner, leading up to it or whatnot.
Be mindful. I like that.
Me too.
That's a good strategy.
It's a good practice to have right now, especially around Thanksgiving. Not just eating, but of course with MQT Nutrition, that's what we're talking about this morning. And you have some ways to make it really easy for people to stay on track this holiday season. We do have to take a commercial break, but when we come back, we're going to talk about some holiday meal prep options you have.
Okay. Wonderful. Sounds good. Yay.